Welcome everybody, here we go. Marines versus Navy. This is Lord Zath with, of course, SeaRaptor. And we're going to start by taking a look at the USMC, the Marine lineup here. We've got two destroyers, Farragut and Ted 61, as well as Makarov, HSF Graf Spee, a second Makarov, and another Graf Spee, and a Prince Idle Frederick as the battleship. Look at that.
It's an odd choice, isn't it, Zath? Well,
Extremely odd choice, although I approve of the butt anchor.
indeed. Checking in on the Navy, they've opted to go with double T-61 just like they did yesterday. Leander, a pair of Graf Spees, a Makarov of their own, as well as the New Mexico. They liked the New Mexico yesterday, and here he is again today. So, the trouble with New Mexico, of course, he's not going to get anywhere very fast.
Yes, he should just set autopilot for Delta 5 and
just
come back in a couple minutes.
Hope for the best, right? Exactly. Now, maybe, and it's possible, Zath, you were kind of questioning the Marine Corps' choice of battleship. It could be that's where they're going, right? Friedrich is a very quick little battleship at Tier 6, and those guns have got a nice little reload. They pack a lot of punch against cruisers, and of course, lots of cruisers to shoot at in this game.
Oh yeah, absolutely. She's a very fun ship to play.
Keep an eye on the Marine Corps deployment here, going for, obviously, a little AC split here. 3 ships over to A, Makarov, Spee, and T-61. A very balanced split. We saw them do this yesterday.
Yes, we did.
And it worked out very well for them until their middle kind of area just all fell apart, and they were left trying to clean up one of the flanks. The Marines had a chance to come back in their game against Army yesterday, but weren't able to quite pull it off.
Yeah, it just took a little bit too long. Now we're going to get a little bit of a cap fight going on Alpha here. As Ryu Knights turns away, realizing he's about to get himself discovered. Opens up. Can anybody else see him right now? No.
No, he smokes and runs. First contact, but not a whole lot of damage here. Ryu actually continuing to sail, needs to get out of the way of these torpedoes. Looks like he's going to sneak jet out in front of those.
Yep, he's going for the safe spot, I think, in Alpha Cap there. Meanwhile, the Marines are continuing to work up the east flank. They're going to come up there, pop in, probably run into Jolly Roger Raider.
Both teams on a cap now. Now, we're not playing 20-minute games. For charity here, these games are Tier 6 7v7 15-minute games. We did have one game go to time yesterday, so the timer has played a role so far. Just got to keep an eye on that as we advance here, as Ryu gets back into the bottom end of A.
Mm-hmm.
Farragut
New
versus
Mexico now in Delta 4.
Farragut versus T-61 is kind of an advantage, a little bit of an advantage to the T-61. His hydroacoustic search gives him an advantage in that, as long as he's kind of concealed in smoke. At the moment, however, Red Wolf seems content to just deny the cap to the Marines.
Now, it's also could be a disadvantage too, because it's very easy to think you've got the hydro, you get confident, you overpush trying to detect somebody and get yourself surrounded. Which I think is what the Marines are hoping is going to happen here, with the way that they're set up on the south of A.
Well, over on the C-Cap, Jolly Roger's actually kind of a little hung out here. He's quite a bit far out in front of his support.
Yep.
Again, we're starting to see first contact here as he and Atreides trading some shells, picking each other up here.
And the smokes, they go flying.
Yep, both ships smoking to try and break contact. Let's have a look at things over the Marines' shoulder for a moment. Yep, they've lost sight of just about everybody over here. In fact, the only ship they can see right now is Zoran's Graf Spee over north of A. Checking things from the Navy perspective, they got eyes on more ships, but they don't have really good shots. Only the Wicked's Makarov is tucked in nicely to that island. That's going to make it very difficult to root him out of there, and with his stern turrets pointed into the A-cap, he can continue to be useful while having some good cover.
Look at this fight going at A now.
I was just
about to wow.
Yeah, I was just fixing to say, if the T-61 has hydro is up, and it must not be, we're about to have close contact surprise moment here. Here it comes.
I was just about to say, if Rio went straight into the island and beached himself, then they would both proxy each other, which would completely negate the hydro advantage of the Ted-61.
Indeed.
Here comes some shells from the New Mexico.
Ooh, big hits on Ryu, but Red Wolf also taking some big damage as Ryu is being backed up by his teammates, Oni and Esquire, and Crash Bandit down there on the H line.
Right. Unfortunately, it looks like they don't quite have shots on Red Wolf right now.
Ooh.
Or sorry, yeah.
Another good shot on Ryu.
Yeah, he's in trouble.
Navy working an incredibly slim lead here. 5 minutes gone in this match. They have a 3-point lead just because they had a slightly earlier cap on B. The Marines are making a push over here on the 9 line, though. Good damage going into Jolly Roger.
Roger's in trouble.
Yeah, he is. As long as they can keep him lit, they're going to keep putting good damage into him. Atreides spinning out, though, declining the pursuit. They're going to let that destroyer sneak away. I feel like that's a bit of a mistake, Zath. When you've got him that low, and he's that far from his support, I feel like you've got to keep pushing and get him off the board.
I think they see the Graf Spee and they're worried about it, but I, as a person who plays destroyer a lot, especially in that clan battle season, I'm not afraid of a Graf Spee in the destroyer.
No, Graf Spee is not a destroyer hunter. That is not what that ship does well.
I mean, other than the Hydro, right? That's about it.
Yeah. I mean, the Hydro gives you the option to do so, but her guns reload so slowly that it's just not what you're built for.
Mm-hmm.
Makarov versus Graf Spee here now as Dragon Gunner's kind of peeling out here, looking kind of headed back south. He's got to be very careful. That Spee 11-inch AP can do horrible things to him, but it's the New Mexico that comes in from the middle of the board. That's the shot that he takes.
His autopilot has gotten him to Delta 5, and he is now being heard on the battlefield.
He's now relevant.
That's right.
Approaching the halfway mark of the match. No clear advantage for either team here.
Great. This is turning out to be a fantastic fight between both of these teams.
Absolutely. Well, I mean, that's what you want, right? You don't you're playing for charity. Let's have fun with it, right?
Darn right.
Atreides laying some smokes for his teammates to retreat behind here over on the 8 line. Have a check at A here. It's still a stalemate. Ryu and Red Wolf both squaring off. Nobody going anywhere.
Zoran, though, is broadside to the PEF, to Squire. Can Squire get a shot, though, from where he's at? I don't think so. He's behind the island.
He cannot. He's got an island in the way at the moment, so Zoran's going to get away with this at least for about another 10, 12 seconds. Esquire's going to have a shot momentarily. The Marines...
Esquire's at flank speed.
Well, the Marines are lining up for a push at A. I think they're going to shove Red Wolf out of this cap between the Makarov, the Spee, the Farragut, and the Friedrich. There's the shells going in from the Friedrich. He's taking his shot on Zoran.
Yep.
Nope.
Island says no.
Yep. Zoran gets some hard cover there. Now, the Marines can't see anything right now, but they've pushed 3 ships into this cap, all concealed by smoke. That's going to give them the opportunity.
Look at Hilo. Hilo is starting to push in the New Mexico. This might be a fatal decision. Look at Atreides over there on the 8 line. He's already smelling blood. He's turning in towards it. Is he going to take a torp, though? Nope. It's okay.
Kilo 6 now in the middle of the board. His 20-knot speed. Here we are. The match half over, and he's finally starting to become relevant. Those American standards are hard to play, Zath.
Yeah, but he's putting himself in the middle of both sides. I don't know if I like this. And Zoran just took a big hit, too. He's about to go down.
If they can bag Zoran and the A-cap, that'll clearly turn this into a Marine advantage. Zoran's going out.
Barely dodged.
He did, but Zoran's going out. First blood going to the United States Marine Corps. And I think they're going to lock up A here momentarily. Let's put the whole map up here. Yeah, Red Wolf is clinging to the edge of the cap, but as soon as they spot him, he's in trouble, just like that.
Yep. Esquire, though, going to take at least 1 torpedo here for his trouble. It won't kill him. But look at Hilo 6 now being farmed out by Dragon Gunner and the Makarov. Oni, I'm sure, wants in on the action, but he's on the other side of the island.
Now, Esquire's flooding and healing. Hilo no longer has shots into the A-cap. That's essentially going to cede this cap to the Marine Corps. So we'll go along with their ship lead. They now have a cap advantage. With 5 minutes left to play in this game, the Marines are on track to close it out in about 3 minutes.
I love those flooding and healing animations. It really helps us understand what's going on in the battle now.
Yeah, as a caster, that really helps. Although it looks like they might bag the T-61 as well. Yep. Friedrich seals the deal. He's going to take another torpedo. That flood's going to stick if it lands. He does
No
not.
flood.
Nope, he doesn't get a flood. The torpedo protection holds on that German battleship. Oh, but
Hilo
Ryu.
6 now
Oh,
heading for
Ryu's in
C.
trouble. How is he spotted? I don't know. He's got to smoke and try and save his ship. Navy loses sight of him. Ryu does manage. More shells coming in.
Blind fire.
Blind fire not coming up with anything. Ryu has moved, and on 800 HP, he sneaks away.
You only need one.
It's all on the Navy to make a play now. They've got to get back into this. They've got to get a kill or get onto a cap if they want back in this game. And actually, Zath, look at Hilo. He's making revolutions for C. He's going to be over there in a couple of minutes, but I'm afraid it's going to come too late.
The bigger problem is his guns are the wrong way. His guns should be facing Dragon Gunner, but they aren't. Now they're starting to change. He had a beautiful broadside shot on Dragon earlier. Lost that opportunity.
12-gun battleship trying to be relevant in this game. He's going to get his guns flipped, and he has the ability to wipe one of these cruisers off the board if he can get a shot. He's going to have a shot on Dragon Gunner in a moment. It's points the Navy needs. They need these shots to land. Let's see if he can make it happen.
Gunny going to take a torpedo. He takes one there. He's okay for a little bit. Gunny Chuck might go down here, though.
Hilo's bow guns sending shells down range. But looks like he's overled Dragon just a smidge, maybe? Nope, he gets an overpen through the bow.
Yep. Typical cruiser dodge. Hit the brakes, turn in.
That's right. Stern guns coming around. Makarov's fragile enough. Only just a few of these shells have to land. But Dispersion's going to keep him in the game, I think. It is indeed. Time ticking
Hilo's
away.
got to watch out for Makarov's torpedoes. 6-kilometer range. Jolly Roger going down.
Ooh, I was going to say, time's ticking away for the Navy. Under 60 seconds. They're up 3 ships, but Hilo is now on to C. That slows things down a bit, but Dragon Gunner's in a very uncomfortable place in a ship that fragile. The New Mexico's bow guns aren't even looking at him. He's taking the shot on Gunny. That might actually be a kill shot. And it is. Navy bags their first
Definitely
kill.
Necessary there.
Now Hilo's got Makarov torps coming in on him. This is going to be bad, Zath.
Hey, he'll take
Oh!
one. No!
All skill, no luck, my friends. That's right. Hilo's still alive with 1,000 HP Makarov off his bow. His secondaries might finish him off at this stage. More torpedoes coming in. He's actually... Oh, no, Zath. He's turning into this salvo.
Oh, yeah. He's going to take all 3 of these.
I think he's going to take all 3. Yep, he is going to take them all. At least 2. It's not enough to put him off the board, though.
Nope.
Navy's clinging to the... They're back in this, technically, but, man, it's going to be tight.
Yep.
Hilo's flooding and burning. Now. Oh, they've caught back up on ships. All tied up here.
Farming out Hilo. That's coming down pretty soon.
Yeah. I think it's going to come down to Hilo's push is the right play, but he's taking too much damage to get there. Navy goes back. I'm sorry, Marines go back up a ship. 90 seconds on the timer. Marines are going to win in a little less than that.
This is the part where Doc Supreme just has to YOLO charge A now.
Well, he's got a Graf Spee in his face. This gets real dicey. Graf Spee can do horrible things to him, and look at where the Friedrich is at. He's going to B. I mean, there's no comfortable place for any of these Navy ships to hang out.
Nope.
Doc Supreme stepping onto A does slow the bleeding a bit, but we're now under 60 seconds on the game timer. In the end, I don't think it's going to matter, Zath. I'm pretty confident the Marines are going to take this game.
Absolutely. Very good try by Navy, though. They put up a really good fight.
Does look like Spee. Is he going to take one of these? No, he's going to thread the needle. Looks like Oni's going to bag this Leander. When he does, that should seal the deal. Friedrich stepping on to B just to kind of add insult to injury, but Doc Supreme does manage to survive for the moment. Does the Spee have a shot? He does.
Yep.
It's not enough. 750 HP. He's clinging to life.
The island ate 2 of those shells.
Oh, my goodness. 10 seconds on the timer, and the Marines are going to win. Can they bag this kill anyway? No, he's healing now.
Healing now.
Oh, space shells. Oh, not enough.
Nope.
Goodness gracious. Doc Supreme and the Leander that wouldn't die, but the Marine Corps
That's
wins the
right.
game.
Swiggity swooty.
Too much fun. Congrats to the U.S. Marine Corps. They have won this game and some money for their charity. Let's hand things back to the studio. Cal and Happa, take it away.